Good evening, Internet, and welcome to Top Shift 67. Now, one of the things I have been asked to lately to do is a quick tutorial on how to do mining. Well, who am I to refuse when I get such a nice request? So, in order to do this, I've gone and equipped a Cobra Mark IV. Oh, hello, Goose. Friend Goose saying that he's finally got the Alioth permit. Well, good for him. And I have it all set up ready for mining, with the exception of the mining drones, which are vitally important and something that I completely forgot to stock up on when I originally launched. So I'm having to make a quick stop off here before I start trying to make some cash from rock. Now there are there's 5 types of mining. You can mine asteroid belts, or the 4 levels of mining zone. They're all pretty similar. Oh, getting a bit close. There we go. Now, how am I finding the Cobra Mark IV? It's not my favourite, to be honest. It's pretty good at what it needs to be, if you see what I mean. It's heavier than the Cobra Mark III, it's less manoeuvrable, it's not as fast, and to be honest, it's not as much fun. Oh, hello. Look at this. Is this a pirate base? It's a pirate base. Origin, lad. I haven't seen one of these before. Find out something new every time. These guys have got to have a restock.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right. Restock, excellent. That's what we want. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to really stock up on limpet drones.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Because you will find that limpet drones you will use up like crazy. Well, let's get rid of any legacy finds, because I have had problems in the past where just for a legacy find like that, the police attack you. And that can make mining difficult if you don't have the police on your side. Oh god, an incoming message, whatever that is. Revolutionary... I'm now cordial with the resistance. Oh, that's nice to know. So there are 4 types of extraction zone that you normally find around rings, planetary rings.
Engines engaged.
They go from low, normal, high, and hazardous, all depending on the security rating of them. And as you can imagine, with the risk versus reward strategy of this game, the hazardous is where you get the best stuff. But I don't want to be blown away while I'm showing you how this works, so I will select resources. Now this is kind of a medium one. And away we go again.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, as you can imagine, the whole furor about 2.2 has died down a little since all the announcements last week at Gamescom. Personally, I'm quite pumped for the for the fighters, mostly because I want to fly up my T9 Battlestar Galactica style. And oh phew, this is the resource site I want. I don't want to go to anything hazardous because I know that the Cobra can't deal with it. And I must admit, the fighters and the crew that comes with it, the fighters, has got me really excited for 2.2. Now I feel like my T9 will be able to defend itself in certain systems. Especially back at Yawa, because when the AI came in and was vastly improved, I lost about 3 or 4 T9s. Not something you want to do when you're trying to build up towards other ships. But yes, the fighters I'm really pumped about. The passenger missions, well, we'll have to wait and see how they pan out. I don't fancy being a driver for a VIP, to be honest. But any sort of help me Obi-Wan, you're my only hope type missions, I really do want to try out. Now, going into this, we have 3 pulse lasers in this Cobra Mark III, which are all Class 1, and 2 Class 2 mining lasers. In addition to the mining lasers, we've got Prospector mining drones, and of course Collector mining drones, which are wrong. Hang on a sec. There. That should make things easier. Now this is quite good because I don't see anything else here. Now this is a metal ring. We just need to find the nearest one and lock onto it with a prospector. There we go. That seems straightforward enough, doesn't it? So, nicely locked on.
Programming limpet
Fire the
drone.
limpet drone. Off it goes. Now then you lock onto that prospector and it will carry on until it hits that asteroid.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Once you're there, it will tell you exactly what is on in that asteroid. Like so. So you close until your mining lasers come in range.
Scan detected.
And there's our first contact of the day. What are you hauling? Now that will be a pirate. But because we haven't got anything, he should leave us alone. See? Moving on. That's good. Oh, still not connecting. There we go. Ooh. I should point out, these mining lasers, they do take up an awful lot. Now as you can see on the scanner, I've got quite a few things suddenly appear. So at this point, this is where
Cargo scoop
you
deployed.
launch
Programming limpet
your
drone.
collector limpets, and they'll go away and get all these fragments which have suddenly appeared. Such like this. Which is keep on, rinse and repeat. Until we've got stuff. Now, if I go and look in the inventory, you can see there's my limpet mines. We've already used 3 of them. And this is the refinery where it actually processes a lot of the materials. Now, for each fragment that comes in, that the collectors.
Scan detected.
Oh, another one. See, until I actually have anything in my hull, the pirates.
Collector limpet expired.
That was quick. Normally collector limpets manage quite a while. The Galileans seem to be doing quite well. Let's fire off a second one.
Programming limpet drone.
Now normally, why am I using collector limpets? Well, because otherwise I'll be flying around like crazy, picking up hundreds and hundreds of these little fragments, and it's fun to begin with. I'll give it that. but it wears off quick. It really does. Now, there are a couple of things also to point out. The reason I'm using perspective limpet is that actually expands the life of the asteroid. You're able to find out exactly what's on there, and also resources when you're mining seem to last longer. I've tried it without the limpet perspective, and to be honest, it did feel as if I was you didn't get as much out of the asteroid.
Collector limpet expired.
Again?
Programming limpet drone.
Now the thing I've got here is, oh, we're almost there. There we go. The refinery managed to find an entire ton. So if I go to ship cargo, we've got 1 ton of gallite, which is worth almost $2,000 in this system. Well, that's the galactic average, I think. Take it to any of the systems here, you'll get nothing. Take it to a different system, like Beta Copernicus, which is my home system. But and there's another advantage of the prospector. It tells you when the asteroid's used up. Because once the asteroid's used up, there's no point mining it anymore. Just get what you need and move on to the next one. So as you can see, I've got quite a bit to wait on. It's good to see there are system authority vessels flying about, because they normally take the heat from any pirates. Now I really ought to find a way to get... the problem with the prospectors, the limpet mines, they seem to go up in odd numbers. So I've got a level 3 collector and a level 3 prospector limpet controller. And the problem that I've got at the moment is that in a Cobra Mark 4 I don't think there's a bay big enough for a level 5 one. So you're kind of limited to 2 drones flying about at once for each of them. Mind you, there does seem to be a lot of stuff building up here. Dumbfire missiles also suddenly have appeared. Now of course in 2.2 what you can do is you can actually start mining with your T9 for instance, and ask your fighter pilot to launch and cover you. So basically when you've got these pirating individuals flying about the place, you'll have a level of protection that you wouldn't have before. Right, so that's us. We are now out completely of Galite. So what we'll do is we will look around, see if there's another asteroid that's close, and do that one. So this one looks interesting. Launch the prospector.
Programming limpet drone.
So we've now got 2 prospectors in the working for me at the moment.
Prospector limpet engaged.
So Galite again, Indite and Ossium. So if you look here in the refinery, that means I'll be able to use the Galite I've already got. Unfortunately there's no Samaranium, so that means that I'll have to find another asteroid to finish that 1 ton off. Here's the mining laser. Now what I'm going to end up doing is keep my systems to full and my weapons to full and my systems to full. Oh, that's another thing that I should point out, is you also get materials which the engineers can use.
Scan detected.
Oh, hello. Getting ready to flip over. Oh, blight.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo
Right,
hatch.
so BZI is now going to
Cargo
go for
scoop
us, and he
retracted.
is.
Under attack.
He is a Viper. Right. Oh, I hate flying in this Cobra.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Target shields offline. Scan detected.
I have no chance now, have I? Who's down at 57%?
Target shields online.
Yeah.
Target destroyed. Scan detected. Cargo scoop deployed.
It says refinery full. Is it? Oh, well, at least we've got 2 tons of galite now. No. That's all his stuff that's there. So, let's try and find where we were before. I think it's that one there. That's behind us. And the collector limpets are pulling those in now. Well, at least that's helpful, I suppose. So that's that prospector limpet which we were working on before. So we've had the system authority tell us that we're now free to go. That was the first prospector in the other system. And as you can see, it is a case of rinse and repeat until you have what you need. So, I'm afraid to say, I'm going to be carrying on doing this for a little while longer. It is quite therapeutic, and I must admit, when you're scanned by a pirate, it certainly gets the blood pumping. It could go back to the old military adage of, you know, tons of boredom punctuated by moments of pure terror. So, that's being a miner for you. I hope it was helpful, and we'll be going over the escalations between the Empire and the Federation, those mysterious alien messages and that have been appearing lately, and of course any more news of 2.2 as it comes along. So thanks for joining us on this little trip into the mining fields, and I'll see you next time. Good night.